Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do y'all week reading. I hope you guys are having a good week, Cancer. Also, Cancer, this is a general reading. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you, Cancer. Cross watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel. And let's start. This area, yes. Creativity. Let it go back to the person that sent it. Let my Cancer collective to get the accurate readings that they need, as well as evil spirits. Let them go back to the person that sent them. I pray. Amen. All right, Cancer. This is a genuine reading. It might relate to you, it might not. If it does not, you can go your moon as well as your Venus signs, like I was telling you. As well as these are timeless readings. Watch watchers, y'all are welcome. Spirit protect me and Cancer as I do their reading from any harm, and let it go back to the person that sent it. Let Cancer get the accurate readings, I pray. Amen. So we have here self-love, boundaries, and balance. I am my own being. So all you guys could be doing self-love here and putting boundaries up. This is Libran energy here, okay? Y'all could be around a Libran. We also have for transformation and insight. I'm brave into the embrace of new life. My shadow is the foundation of my strength. And it has something to do with a transformation here, okay? What's coming in? We have for accepting and a surrendering and wholesome. I accept imperfectness and also imperfectness in life. So this is Virgo energy here. Some of you got Virgo moon. So this is Virgo moon. We also have for accepting and y'all are surrendering at this time, Cancer. Y'all gonna be around a Virgo. We also have for clarity and awareness and practical and also acceptance. I wave beautiful dreams while full conscious. So it has something to do with y'all can be getting clarity here, awareness, and practical and appliance. Y'all can be around a Pisces. We have for expressing freedom and truth. I set my sight on the situation and also trust in my journey. The universe opened a clear path for my vision. It has something to do with exploring. And it has something to do with Sagittarius energy here. Okay? Y'all gonna be around a Sag. We have for order and unions. I am on with the rhyme of the universe. All things return to perfectly. The order of the universe. I mean the order of unions. So this has something to do with the order of unions. We also have here nurturing, safety, and intuitive. A lot of you guys are nurturing and safety and intuitive. I embrace safe boundaries and love, and my heart is the waver of the heavens. Cancer energy. Look at y'all. I could be around a Sagittarius, a Pisces, or a Virgo. What's coming in for the sign of Cancer? We have here the 7 chakras. It has something to do with the crown chakra. Okay, so y'all crown chakra is opening up here with spirit, and it has something to do with that here, Cancer. We also have here your highest self. So you are in your highest self here, and it has something to do with spirit. What's coming in for the sign of Cancer? So we have here the root chakra, and this is connected to Archmichael, and it has something to do with manifestations in the mirror, the magician in the mirror. So we have her the root chakra here, and it has something to do with the magician and the mirror. Someone could be trying to manifest, and it got something to do with it's connected to the root chakra here. The root chakra is stableness and security, and it has something to do with that here. A lot of you guys could be manifesting stableness and security at this time here, Cancer. We also have for the conscious, and it has something to do with the conscious and spirit. Hold on. So it has something to do with conscious and the spirit. Happy and successful, family as well as friends and guidance. So y'all can be happy and successful with family and spirit and guidance. Okay. We also have her the strength cord, the angel of strength. Okay, and it has something to do with the door of value and the angel of strength. Okay. So y'all got good things coming in for you guys, sir. So a lot of you guys is with the root chakra. It's connected to y'all connections as well. And it has something to do with y'all can be going through changes in y'all connections with 5. That's 35, okay? So y'all could be going through changes in y'all connections and accepting and surrendering and wholesome. It has something to do with that, and it's connected to y'all root chakra. So let's see what else is coming in for you guys here, Cancer. We have for the oracle of the watchtower. Light guides me through the night. The oracle of the watchtower. Light guides me through the night. So some of y'all can be going places at nighttime for some of you guys as well. We have for abundance. Anvil Yale Gateway. I walk through sunlight and blessings. So a lot of you guys are walking through sunlight and blessings, sir. Okay. Give me one on acceptance and surrendering. Virgo energy. We have her a divine seal. I receive the messages of the light. So a lot of you guys receive the messages of the light. It has something to do with the oracle. And it has something to do with the scare melody that guides my spirit. So a lot of you guys could be listening to music. And when y'all listen to music, it's connected to music. And it's connected to harmony. It's connected to the divine seal and oracle. And it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with scare melody and the guidance of my spirit. So y'all get messages through music. And it has something to do with that, her Cancer. It has something to do with the spirit and the unseen forces is watching over you. Okay? So it has something to do with y'all get messages with music, and it has something to do with the scene. It got something to do with spirit, and it got something to do with the unseen forces is watching over you guys. It has something to do with the holy ascending. It has something to do with that, and it has something to do with the scare smoke that left my prayers. So a lot of you guys pray a lot, and it has something to do with that as well, her. Okay. What else coming in? So we have the alchemist of the guardian. Within the guardian of the heart, I witness and dance of emotions, blooming into the beauty of growth. So it has something to do with the alchemist of the guardian. It's connected to y'all heart here. And it's connected to y'all emotions as well here. Okay? We also have here mountains tops of views. For atop my own mountains I see the love that embraces everlasting possibilities. So it has something to do with the mountains of view. Okay? Some of you guys can have a counterpart as well here. Give me one on the first chakra here. We have the bloom and blooming. I trust the journey of my heart and allow love to bloom at its own pace. Okay? So a lot of you guys here is trusting y'all journey and y'all heart and allowing love to bloom in its own pace. And it has something to do with that as well here. A lot of you guys are sowing y'all seeds with portals. I plant the seeds of love with fear, with faith, not fear, but with faith. And nurture them with wholesome. So y'all planting y'all seeds here, and it got something to do with I step through the vanity of illuminations into my heart and uncover hidden truths. So y'all find hidden truths her and what y'all so y'all sees into her. Okay? And it has something to do with that her. So something is blooming her and it has something to do with the divine seal. Okay? What's coming in for the sign of Cancer? Yeah, somebody doing black magic her, man. They doing black magic her. Infinity her and delays, obsession, attraction, and spell work. So somebody doing spell worker, and it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with unemployed. So somebody doing spell work in y'all relationship, or someone who's doing spell work in a relationship her, and somebody wants y'all to be unemployed, broke, and no money. Cancer. This is what somebody thought they was doing to y'all, and it has something to do with that her. Yeah. Give me one on a divine seal. We have for love lessons. So a lot of you guys here are learning a love lesson, or y'all fit to learn a love lesson here, because it has something to do with the divine seal and receiving the messages of light. And y'all can be learning a love lesson here. Okay, and it has something to do with that here. Y'all seal something here, and it got something to do with that. But it has something to do with happy ever after, and it has something to do with friend zone. So y'all put somebody here, put somebody here in a friend zone that was they happy ever after. They put that somebody here in a friend zone that was they happy ever after. You could have done this, Cancer, or someone here did this. It got something to do with that. It got something to do with broken mirrors, sir, and it got something to do with targeting lessons, addictions, and awakening. And it has something to do with fitting feelings. So it has something to do with the mirror. Somebody got to look in the mirror here, whoever they with her. Because somebody here is going through fading feelings her. It has something to do with confronting and resolving, making amends, rebuilding, trusting, and also positive outcome with peaceful vibes, no more drama, calmness, and soul alignment, sir. So y'all can be making agreements with someone here that has peaceful vibes, and it has something to do with that here. Okay? But somebody here made someone here they happy ever after a friend. Yeah, and it has something to do with that. They could have done this to you and they treat you like a friend, or that's what they did her, whoever this is. Because it got something to do with teamwork her. This is what somebody here blooming and teamwork. Together it's all. And partnerships, we got this. So it has something to do with somebody here for to learn a love lesson here, because somebody here could be having a work romance. Somebody here having a work romance her. And it has something to do with that her. That's why somebody here for to learn a lesson here. Somebody got to surrender to something here, and they got to have to surrender to the divine seal. I receive the messages in the light, and it has something to do with that here, because somebody here is having a work romance, and it has something to do with physical passion, and it has something to do with the same page. So y'all can be on the same page with y'all work romance, okay? But it has something to do with miles apart, and it has something to do with somebody here finna be heartbroken, and somebody here is toxic. And it has something to do with that her. Patience, yeah. Somebody who got patterns, addictions, multiple, and also somebody here finna be heartbroken here because somebody here is malaport. It's like somebody here acting like they on the same page now, and it got something to do with that, acting like they on the same page with this work, this teamwork, love. But it got something to do with that here. But it got something to do with somebody be acting like they on the same page with this physical passion. But it's finna be a toxic love for her. And somebody here finna be heartbroken. Because it got something to do with pictures and missing you and feeling alone. It has something to do with pictures her once a cheater. Somebody here is a cheater. And somebody here could be missing somebody here. And it has something to do with that her. This is in alignments in the future her. And it got something to do with alignments in the future her. It got something to do with soul bond. But they soul bond and alignments in the future is in a different world, and it has something to do with that her, Cancer. Your soul bond is in a different world, and it has something to do with that her. And this person is in a different world, and this person do self-love. That's why it's going to be eggs on somebody's face her. Yeah. Yeah, somebody here played around her. Somebody here grew their seeds into some a work romance. This is what they grew their seeds into. That's why somebody here to learn a lesson with divine seal. Because something was divine sealed her. And they grew their seeds with a work romance. Whoever this is. Yeah. Somebody here played around her, man. Yeah, they played around her. Whoever this is. Like real talk. That's what they did here. They grew their seeds into a work romance. In a work romance, they can be acting like they on the same page now with this physical passion, but they gonna be heartbroken because they with a toxic lover. And they got something to do with that her. And they got something to do with the Four of Swords. So something that's put to rest her. Y'all could be resting at this time. They could have done this to you, Cancer. Had a work romance on you. But it has something to do with the Page of Pentacles, sir. So some of you guys could be learning something. It got something to do with good news and about financial matters could be coming in for you guys. Doing more areas in studying. So a lot of you guys could be studying her. Okay. What's coming in? We have her, the High Priestess, Pisces energy, listening to your intuition and having faith to continue in caring what you want before acting. So that's under a Pisces energy her. So y'all can be following y'all intuition her, as well as someone could be keeping a secret, as well as some of you guys could be High Priestesses, sir, too, for some. We have her release. Somebody here released it, a High Priestess, sir. Yeah. Or a High Priestess releases somebody here. Because it got something to do with somebody here in the Six of Wands, sir. And it got something to do with somebody thought they were going to be in the Six of Wands with a Queen of Pentacles. And it has something to do with that, her. It has something to do with the lovers, sir. But it has something to do with somebody who could be with their lover and resting. And it has something to do with that, her. But it got something to do with the strength. Somebody who got there had the strength because somebody finna get Ten of Swords. And it has something to do with that, her. For some of you Cancer females, this got something to do with a Cancer male. This connects to a Cancer male. But for some of you Cancer females, it got something to do with y'all holding y'all possessions back here with the Four of Pentacles. And it has something to do with y'all or the Chariot Cancer energy here. And it got something to do with y'all could be starting a relationship. It got something to do with the King of Pentacles, sir. And it got something to do with that, her. Some of y'all are Earth Angels, sir. For some of you Cancer females. And it has something to do with that, her. And they walked away from you, this King of Pentacles. Yeah. For a work romance. Oh, yeah. Okay, Cancer. Sound good. Sound real good, her. Whoever this is. Y'all don't get it, man. It's on y'all. That is definitely on you. That's what it has something to do with her. They don't get it. Whoever that did this is messed up. Because something was a divine seal. That's why somebody here finna learn a love lesson. And the reason why they finna learn a love lesson because they bloomed a romance into work romance. And that was a no-no. Why would you work with somebody and then think that y'all gonna be in love? Like, make it make sense. It's messing up your money. And it has something to do with that her. Whoever that did this, Cancer, if they did this to you, it's gonna mess up their money. Because it got something to do with that her. Yeah. It has something to do with the Knight of Pentacles. Also loyalty and honor and kind. Time down and getting done. Honoring and the guardian angel. The Knight of Pentacles. So right here's the slowest knight in the deck and honorable. And they release this person. It got something to do with somebody here in the Nine of Swords, sir. And it got something to do with the Page of Swords. I told somebody if you get Ten of Swords here. They is. It got something to do with that here. It got something to do with the Nine of Wands. And it got something to do with this Nine of Wands. It has some a passionate beginning here. Somebody be having passionate beginnings and then they got to carry wands here for the people that they working with her. And it has something to do with that here. I already played around. I told somebody if you get Ten of Swords. Whoever somebody you're working with, they got to have the strength. Because they finna get Ten of Swords her. Yeah, I'm telling you what's going on here. Somebody played around her. If they did this to you and they thought they was gonna grow in a bloom with a work romance, somebody heard crazy. Yeah, somebody here played around her. They played around like this to you, Cancer, or they played around like this to somebody. And that was a no-no. Yeah. Because what it look like to me is somebody here, these skirt wounds is for to run deep. Somebody's skirt wounds for to run deeper. And they have something to do with that her, and it got something to do with somebody else her protected. Somebody here that thought that they was protected, for to go through skirt wounds is for to run deep with them. Because they thought that they was protected. Yeah, so I hear playing around here. I told you that. Yeah, got something to do with that here. Somebody here with a selfish person and a greedy person. That's who they with. They with a selfish person and they with a greedy person here. And got something to do with that here. This greedy person and selfish person here gonna have to earn their way from the bottom. Because got something to do with somebody here want somebody here to get their money here. And it got something to do with that's why the scare wounds for the run deep. Because it got something to do with somebody for to be in anxiety and fear. And it got something to do with because somebody here getting clarity and discovery about a detective. It got something to do with the truth is being revealed her. And the truth is being revealed about somebody here being happy together. Somebody was happy together with a detective her. And it got something to do with somebody here abandoned and neglected a caregiver her. This who they abandoned and neglected. They made a poor judgment. And it has something to do with that her. Yeah. Because they did this to a detective her. And then they wanted to, they going through skirt wounds because whoever they choose to be with her, they got to earn their way from the bottom with this greedy, selfish person. Because this person only wants somebody to get them money. Whoever this is. Yeah. Give me one on this. I told you this person deranged too. Whoever they working with her is deranged. I told you that they got a split tongue her. This greedy and selfish person got a split tongue her. And it got something to do with that her. And it got something to do with that her. It got something to do with somebody her. Secrets are revealed. And it got something to do with somebody here got toxic ways, bad habits, addictions. Can't stay away from harmsome. So somebody here always doing drugs her. That's their secret. They always on some type of drug. And it got something to do with that her. Somebody here stand by and watch things happen her. And it got something to do with this. The third female go stand by and watch things happen. One is standing by and watching things happen while somebody else is with a disturbed female. And this stuff, and I told you that some of you Cancer males, y'all mess with more than one woman. One stand by and watch things happen. The other one is a disturbed female. The other one here is doing for clout, doing it all for fame, and doesn't want to be left alone. And then there's another one here, somebody y'all betrayed. And it has something to do with that Cancer. So it has something to do with y'all mess with 3 women here. Or 4 women here. One watch things happen. The other one is a disturbed female. The other one do stuff for clout. And the other one you betrayed. Cancer males. And it has something to do with that for some of you Cancer males. Yeah. Yeah. It's real talk. Real talk here. That's why somebody here got to earn their way from the bottom. I'm finna show it to you. Somebody here got a split tongue, and somebody was talking about somebody here that was a Knight of Pentacles, sir. And this person is loyal. Who they talking about? And it has to do with her. But somebody here root themselves into, this is the root chakra. This connects to the root chakra her. And it got something to do with the root chakra her. And that's stableness and security. Somebody thought they was going to be stable and secure with a work romance. And thought that they was going to bloom with a work romance. This is what somebody thought that they was going to do. And it has something to do with that her. And somebody here ain't finna bloom into no work romance her. It has something to do with that. Somebody here trying to act like something came out somebody's mouth. Somebody here was deranged. And somebody here, it got something to do with they act like they was loyal here. Whoever this is. And they lied. Whoever this is, because it got something to do with somebody who is greedy and they selfish her. And this person that's greedy and selfish got secrets. This is what's going to be revealed to somebody here, because they thought that they could bloom into having a work romance. Somebody here crazy. Yeah, that's what I had something to do with her. This was somebody that thought that they was doing her. Yeah, that was a big no-no. It definitely was. Whoever this is, Cancer, if they did this to you, it's a big no-no, because they messing with somebody that's greedy. The Ace of Pentacles. Money can be coming in for y'all. We also have for the devil. I told somebody who gave they money. They get the money that God gave to them. They gave their money to the devil here, and they also do it there here. Yeah, somebody played around here. What's coming in? Hey, y'all need to be quiet. We got the King of Cups, water energy. This y'all Cancer males. Yeah, got something to do with that. Heard it got something to do with the Ace of Swords. Y'all finna get some truth though, Cancer males. Yeah, y'all finna get the truth because y'all can be storing something new, or somebody here storing something new. The Fool card, and it has something to do with that. Here, y'all finna get some truth, and it got something to do with y'all can be storing something new. And it has something to do with Aquarius energy as well as Aries energy here. And it has something to do with somebody here finna be heartbroken. And the reason why they finna be heartbroken here because somebody here finna get a towel, and they finna get a towel with what they grew. Scorpio energy here. They finna get a towel with what they grew. And it has something to do with that here. Yeah. I get heartbroken here. Because it got something to do with the Knight of Swords, air energy here. So it's an air energy can be coming in to you Cancer males for some of y'all. But it has something to do with the Two of Swords, and it has something to do with somebody here indecisive. Somebody acting like they good news to somebody here, but they indecisive her. And it has something to do with that her, with the Page of Swords. Somebody here be heartbroken with the Three of Swords, but it has something to do with gossip her, or got something to do with y'all can get some type of information her. And it has something to do with that for some of y'all. Give me one on the side of Cancer. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Cancer females, y'all in the Nine of Pentacles, sir. Air sign male her can be coming in for y'all, for some of y'all. But it has something to do with, that's going to be later though, for some of you Cancer females. It has something to do with the Three of Cups, sir, and it got something to do with the Four of Cups. For some of you Cancer females, sir, y'all not content with friends. That's why y'all giving to y'all self her, and that's why y'all having a passionate beginning to get to yourself. Because y'all, for some of you Cancer females, y'all not happy with friends. And it has something to do with that, Cancer females. Y'all the Nine of Pentacles, sir. Right? We have the King of Pentacles, sir. For some of you Cancer females, y'all can meet the King of Pentacles. And it has something to do with that. It got something to do with the High Priestess, sir. And it got something to do with the Eight of Wands. Some of y'all can be talking to somebody. Some of y'all are High Priestesses, too. And it has something to do with that, her. But it has something to do with the High Priestess. Y'all need to follow y'all intuition, because this King of Pentacles, sir, could be having some type of secret. It has something to do with that, her. That's why something finna be put to rest. Okay, and it has something to do with that. So I got Aquarius in that chart as well, her. Okay, this Earth sign got some type of Aquarius in that chart as well. Some of you water signs or Earth sign gonna be coming in for y'all. Some of you Cancer females, a King of Pentacles can be coming in for y'all. Okay, y'all could be the Nine of Pentacles Cancer females, and the King of Pentacles could be coming in for y'all, for some of y'all. Okay, we have the Star Aquarius energy, and we also, I told somebody here trying to heal their toxic lover with the Devil core here. Somebody here is trying to heal their toxic lover, whoever this is. And it has to do with that here. They're trying to heal their toxic lover here, whoever this is. Give me one on this King of Cups here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Something fated as well as destined here. Got something to do with the world, and got something to do with the Hierophant towards energy here. Somebody here got a higher commitment too. And somebody can be acting like they closing out a cycle here, and they got something, they can have a higher commitment here. But somebody here in their head, and they in their head here with the Nine of Swords with money. Some of you got some got something to do with an organization here, or it got something to do with a job. But some of you Cancer males here, y'all could have had a work romance with somebody here. And it got something to do with an organization here, and it's a closing of a cycle. It got something to do with a job. It could be. Because it got something to do with y'all in y'all head here about money with the Nine of Swords. It has something to do with that here. Some of y'all going within her, and y'all seeing that somebody here could be trying to Virgo energy. It got something to do with somebody could be trying to put y'all in competition for some of you Cancer males. And it could be a Virgo for some. Or a Taurus. It's a closing out a cycle with a Taurus. Give me one on the Knight of Swords. So it got something to do with, for some of you Cancer males, y'all gonna be sowing y'all seeds with an air sign that's coming in. It got something to do with the Ace of Wands, sir, and got something to do with the King of Swords. So for some of you Cancer males, sir, y'all gonna become the King of Swords, sir. Because for some of you Cancer males, y'all could be messing with an air sign here and having a past new beginning with an air sign. But it has something to do with somebody who got options, sir, and somebody here indecisive. That's what it has something to do with her. They got options and they indecisive her. Yeah. So for some of you Cancer males, y'all messing with an air sign that could be coming in and someone y'all sees with an air sign. Some of y'all could have been messing with a Virgo and seen a Virgo trying to put y'all in competition. It's a causing out cycle with a Taurus. And it has something to do with that. Y'all could have been messing with a Taurus for some of y'all Cancers. And it has something to do with that as well. But y'all could be growing y'all seeds with an air sign for some of you Cancer males. Give me one on the Nine of Pentacles. It has something to do with the Fool. So for some of you Cancer females, y'all could be starting something new. Okay, y'all, they got something to do with that here. Because it got something to do with the King of Pentacles, and it got something to do with the Five of Cups. So this King of Pentacles, sir, could be in the Five of Cups and not contain her. And it got something to do with that here. It got something to do with the Aries male. For some of you Cancer females, sir, y'all could be dating. And it got something to do with that here. One is the King of Pentacles. It has something to do with that, but this person in the Five of Cups, sir, and this person looking all sad her because this person choose friendships. And it has something to do with that her. It has something to do with this Aries her is getting hanged because this Aries her, y'all could have hanged this Aries Cancer because this person thought they said Aries getting hanged and need to look at something in a different perspective for some of you Cancer females because he thought he could juggle y'all. Give me one on the King of Pentacles. Y'all gonna be starting something new. So it got something to do with the Nine of Pentacles, sir. This King of Pentacles is the Nine of Pentacles. And he might, and this King of Pentacles might want to start something new with y'all. Cancer. Hold on. Let me stop. You got something to do with the Knight of Pentacles, sir, and it got something to do with the Knight of Cups, sir. So if this Earth sign don't act right, like I said, it's another one gonna be coming in for y'all Cancer females. But for some of you Cancer males, sir, y'all could be the Knight of Cups, sir, but then y'all acting like y'all the Knight of Pentacles, and it got something to do with that here. But somebody here finna be in the Five of Pentacles. And that's going to be in the Five of Pentacles, sir, because it got something to do with somebody. Her family is leaving them out to the Five of Pentacles, sir. Yeah, that's what it got something to do with her. That's what it got something to do with. So for some of you air sign males, sir, the Wheel of Fortune is, sir, y'all could be growing y'all seeds, or some of y'all be at work here, but something is ending about a job. It's connected to y'all job. And it got something to do with the air sign could be coming in for y'all, for some of y'all Cancer males. Okay? And it has something to do with that her. Then we have her. For some of you Cancer females, her, a King of Pentacles, her, could be looking at y'all her. And this person could be single. Okay? And it has something to do with that. Y'all could be starting something new with an earth sign for some of you Cancer females. Okay? Or Aquarius or Aries, sir. Okay? They got Earth in their chart. So let's see what's going on here. We got her the Ten of Cups. Y'all could be with family for some of you guys as well. We also have her ghosted. I told you y'all family go ghost y'all and disappear. Or y'all go ghost y'all family and disappear. Give me one on the King of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. We have her love affairs, dirty little secrets, sir. So I started doing for some of you Cancer males, sir. Y'all be having love affairs and dirty little secrets, sir. Yeah, I started doing that her. This is what y'all thirst for. And I started doing that her. You got something to do with somebody here need to heal the inner childhood wounds, and it got something to do with somebody here ain't speaking. Because somebody here need to heal the inner childhood wounds, sir. Some of you Cancer males, y'all might not be want to speak to y'all mother or y'all father, and it got something to do with that. Or for some of y'all, it gets connected to y'all baby mama that might not want to be speaking to you, or y'all not speaking to them. And it got something to do with that. It got something to do with the Fool, and it got something to do with the Ace of the Ascending. So for some of you, y'all can be starting something new and trying to ascend. But somebody here is forbidden love, or somebody here knows somebody here wearing a mask. and it got something to do with her. Y'all might want to start something new with somebody here that ascend her, but it got something to do with somebody here sneaky her and wearing a mask with the 7 of Swords. And somebody here knows somebody here forbidden love. That's why somebody here to be shattered. For some of you Cancer males, y'all met an ascended person here. For some of y'all. And this ascended person know y'all wearing a mask. And for some of y'all not speaking to y'all baby mama or baby daddy. For some of you, for some of you Cancer males, y'all not speaking to y'all baby mama. For some of you Cancer males, y'all son do it there her. That's why y'all can be going through love affairs her and dirty little secrets and stuff like that. And be thirsting. This is what y'all be thirsting for. Give me one on the 7 of Pentacles, but it got something to do with somebody here. Y'all finna throw this out to the trash can though. For some of y'all Cancer males. And the reason why y'all finna throw it out of the trash can here because it got something to do with all in your feelings. So y'all can be all in y'all feelings here and y'all releasing everybody else that's involved. So y'all can be with somebody here and y'all can be all in y'all feelings with some of you Cancer males here. And it has something to do with that here. And it got something to do with y'all releasing everybody that's involved. But somebody here finna go somebody here and disapprove. And it got something to do with somebody ex-lover. Somebody finna go and disappear from their ex-lover here. Or y'all ghosting and disappearing from y'all ex-lover Cancer males. Because it got something to do with somebody who is non-committed and independent here. And it got something to do with a squad. So it has something to do with that here. Close friends her and non-committed and a squad her. But it has something to do with somebody here finna run because it's a change her. And it has something to do with that. Y'all can be all in y'all feelings with somebody here. They got a squad. They can be non-committal, but they got be hanging around fake friends or something like that here for some of y'all Cancer males. But it has something. This is what y'all finna find out who y'all deep in love with. Because it got something to do with a change. And this person gonna change. It got something to do with that here. Somebody got a long way. That's what somebody finna break up. Told you that. It's the King of Wands here. Finna be shattered. So I can be anything a King of Wands, but they finna be shattered. Yeah. Because somebody here keep tabs on somebody here. Yup. So for some of y'all Cancer males, y'all gonna meet somebody here. It's gonna be quick too. And y'all gonna be deep in love with this person, but this person be hanging around a whole bunch of friends. And it got something to do with that for some of you Cancer males. Got something to do with twin flame. So for some of you Cancer females, it got something to do with a twin flame here. For some of you Cancer females, y'all gonna be getting messages in y'all dream that y'all twin flame is gonna return. For some of you Cancer females. It got something to do with that here. It got something to do with heartstrings here. And it got something to do with you can love somebody unconditionally here. And it got something to do with somebody's heartstrings. But it got something to do with somebody here could be in their emotions here. Because somebody here keep it 100. It got something to do with that here. Somebody thought they could put somebody here in a fantasy for financial support. It got something to do with that. That's why somebody here being called out here. And it got something to do with somebody here be calling out lovers. And it got something to do with that here. Somebody here, this person they call out, they be calling out lovers. Do self-love and they also be happy here. So this could be y'all Cancer. Y'all could be calling out people here, man, that thought they could play y'all. But y'all getting messages in y'all dream state about y'all twin flame coming back for some of y'all Cancer females. Because it has something to do with that. And it got something to do with a sneaky link and hidden lover, low key and side piece. So for some of you Cancer females, y'all could be getting messages about y'all soulmate coming, but for some of y'all can have a sneaky link here. And it got something to do with that, or a hidden lover, or a low-key lover, or a side piece for some of you Cancer females. And it got something to do with that because it got something to do with somebody here can be talking to somebody here. Because somebody here want to return and have a soul tie. It got something to do with somebody here finna be penniless here. Because somebody here thought that they was going to be happy, but they finna be penny pinching. Because it got something to do with there. Because it got something to do with somebody here is a show offer. And that's what the clarity that y'all for here to get for some of you Cancer females. Because it got something to do with there. Somebody here, this earth side might want y'all to be a secret lover. And it got something to do with that for some of y'all Cancer females. So watch out. Because it got something to do with somebody could be acting like somebody here missed their soulmate. And it got something to do with there. But it got something to do with somebody here is obsessed and they did not see the truth. Because somebody here is on the hamster wheel to survive. And that's the mistake that they made. Because they wanted to be on the hamster wheel to survive. That's what got something to do with her. Yep. I ain't played around her. They did. They right around her. Somebody here threw their twin flame out to the trash can for a love affair and a dirty little secret. And they also did this, and they got something to do with their hair. And not just on top of that, they threw their twin flame out to the trash can her, and it got something to do with sneaky link her. Not somebody here is a side piece, and it got something to do with their hair. And somebody here made somebody here a side piece, and it got something to do with that. And it had something to do with that because they threw their twin flame out into the trash can her. Yeah, that's what it got something to do with, because it got something to do with something was divine sealed her, and they bloomed into a work romance. And they threw their twin flame out into the trash can. That's what somebody finna get served her. They thought that they was rooted. You hear me? They thought they want to talk about somebody here that's loyal and hard working her, but then they want to sit around her and root and bloom into a work romance her, and thought that they was gonna be rooted into a work romance. Somebody here crazy. Yeah, somebody here finna go through problems, man, for doing this to whoever they did this to, their own twin flame. They should have never did this one, baby, because that stuff is dead. It's dead her. Yeah, somebody here played around. They definitely did. Because the seasons is changing her. Yeah, somebody here played around her. Yeah. They played around her. Whoever this is, Cancer, they did this to you or they did this to somebody. I told you got something to do with balance. Somebody here thought something was balanced, but they finna go through conflict. And it got something to do with that here. And it got something to do with songs. Somebody could be listening to music a lot. Somebody could have gave somebody here told somebody. I told you somebody told somebody something here that they was loyal and they was honorable here. Yeah, they told somebody, but they finna find out somebody here deranged. Yeah, and it had something to do with that here. I told you it got something to do with blessings. So y'all could be in blessings here, and it got something to do with authority, and it got something to do with spirit. Whoever this is that's blessed is in authority because they be with spirit. And that's how I do it there. It has something to do with confronting her and blessing. So somebody blesses is going to be confronted. And it has something to do with her with this engage and mystery. And a blessings is going to be confronted because it got something to do with universal one. Trinity here. And it got something to do with guided. So I started doing somebody could have been universal one, but something to come back to somebody here because something is a deck cord. Somebody going to go through a transformation. Whoever this is. Because somebody here finna be confronted with their blessings. Whoever this is. Or somebody thought they could confront you with your blessings. I started doing that. This is the clarity somebody here finna get. They finna be confronted with their blessings, sir. Yeah, this is clarity somebody finna get. Because it got something to do with somebody here thought that they was going to have Hulu love in the community here with Legend. That they gonna be content here too with Hulu love in the somebody thought they was gonna be in Hulu love in the community here with Legend, but it has something to do with somebody here. It's in solitude or Wicca. Somebody getting hanged. Somebody finna get hanged. And the reason why they finna get hanged here because somebody here is silent. Somebody here thought they gonna hang somebody that's silent. That got something to do with her because they thought that they was gonna be in this Hulu love and Legend. Yeah, sorry, you're crazy. Somebody really fit blessings fit to be confronting her. Whoever this is. Because somebody here should have never thought that they was going to have a work romance and bloom into a work romancer because it didn't work out for them. Because they messed with somebody here that was greedy and selfish and was a liar here. This is who they mess with. I told you, got something to do with healing. Somebody here healing. Oh, you are. And then I saw do it there here. And whoever that's healing, somebody here supposed to be aligned with. I told you that. Somebody could have been a healer that was aligned. Somebody here supposed to have been with a healer. And then I saw do it there here. Told somebody grew their seeds here. Got something to do with growing their seeds here. And it got something to do with requests. So I heard requesting her and they growing their seeds here. But it got something to do with storm. And that's something to do with that here. Somebody grew their seeds here. And they thought they was going to grow their seeds with somebody here that was blessed. But it got something to do with quest her, and it got something to do with a storm, stream. Somebody could be in the stream her in quest. But it got something to do with that her with harmony. It got something to do with that her. Somebody who want forgiveness her. But this person cut ties with this person. I told you that. They grew their seeds with somebody here that was blessed her. And they want forgiveness to this person that's blessed. But somebody here finna confront somebody here. Because they cut ties with them. Because it has something to do with portal. And it got something to do with frequencies. So somebody seen somebody here that was in frequencies her. And it has something to do with that her. And they made a vow with these frequencies. And it has something to do with that her. Somebody has seen somebody here in frequencies. And they made a vow with these frequencies. And it has something to do with that her. That's why somebody cut ties with somebody here. It has something to do with that her. I told you, somebody here had made a contract her, and then somebody here want forgiveness with their contract. Yeah, but it has something to do with that her. But they contract cut ties, because the reason why they contract cut ties is because they become, and it has something to do with they contract write a lot of books, and they write everything down. They contracts write a lot of books her, and it has something to do with that her. And this person cleansed. And this person cleansed her because it got something to do with transgression her. This person read a lot of books. Somebody here try to cleanse away from somebody here that was knowledgeable. And somebody here loves to talk about a lot of stuff that ain't even true. Ain't nothing but clouds her. It got something to do with that. That's what somebody here cleansing. Somebody here wanted to cleanse from somebody that was knowledgeable because they wanted to put up a whole bunch of clouds her. Yeah, that's what it looked like her. Yeah. And somebody here see this in this portal. They seen all these clouds that's coming out this person's mouth. And they have to do it there with these frequencies. So everybody that they deal with and come across is just going to be about talk. Because they thought that they could be about talk. So they contract. They thought they were going to be about talk to their contract. So everybody that they meet in frequencies is going to be about talk. See what I'm saying? Karma is a mug, baby. And it got something to do with that her abundance. I am celebrating the riches and the harvesting of my life. Y'all could be in the riches and abundance her. And it has something to do with that with this abundance and receive. I receive blessings with open hands and great happiness. Yeah, so everybody around here, they be like this on you, Cancer. But what it look like is all their contracts and whatever they was talking to, and like them clouds coming out their mouth, that's what exactly what they gonna get with the people that they come across. It got something to do with sweetness. I welcome me abundance and delight into my life. Sweetness. So I heard that's blessed was sweet. And that's something to do with her submissive of hope. They wanted this person to go through challenges her with their grand plenty. They wanted somebody here to go through challenges with their grand plenty her. This is what they thought that they was doing her. Yeah, this blessed person, because this person was sweet and blessed, and they grew their seeds with this person too. But it has something to do with that. It got something to do with ancestors of fire. It says her, I honor the wisdom through who I come before me. Yeah, it got something to do with somebody's ancestors. It's to confront them her. And they gonna want some type of forgiveness towards their family here or something like that. Because it got something to do with crown. And it got something to do with that her. And it got something to do with the heart lion. I rest into my power and move with gratitude and confidence. But somebody here is crowned. So I thought they got an ego with this crown person. That ain't gonna work out for them. Cause they ancestors, they family is fit to confront them with their blessings. That's what it has something to do with her. Somebody's family is fit to confront them with their blessings. It has something to do with her. Because it has something to do with gateway of possibilities. I walk through the doorways into divine opportunities. This is what the clarity they fit to get. They had their family her be their opportunities her. But it got something to do with their family her. It's to confront them with their blessings. Because it has something to do with the scared cycle. I will move rooms of others and share light and grow brightly. while somebody else is turning their face. I told you it's a whole bunch of people. I told you somebody here wanted to be with a whole bunch of people here. That's why somebody here turned their back. And they had something to do with that here. They wanted to be around a whole circle. They wanted to be around a whole circle here, whoever this is. Yeah. That's when somebody turned their back. Somebody here be around a whole bunch of people. Yeah, they got something to do with that here. Like, y'all could be protecting y'all energy here. Y'all don't want to be around a whole bunch of people, Cancer. And they want you to be around a whole bunch of people. Somebody here crazy. They got something to do with that. It says, voice. You are here to know and to speak and sing. Somebody here is here to know. And somebody here got a voice. Or y'all do. It got something to do with that here. It got something to do with enough. You was born to be enough. Somebody here played with Earth Angel. I told you that. They play with Earth Angel here. And that's something to do with that here. Somebody wanted to play with somebody enough here. Or it's like they wanted them to feel like they weren't enough. But this person had a voice. Yeah. That's something to do with that here. That's something to do with moving forward. The first step is taking within or still. Somebody here moving forward. Because it got something to do with somebody here. I told you somebody turned their back from a creator here. It says somebody here was an alchemist energy. Whoever this was that they turned their back on into the world. I told you. Somebody here turned their back on somebody here to have renewal. And it got something to do with that here. It got something to do with renewal. But the renewal that they had, they want forgiveness now. Yeah. Because they wanted somebody here to be blind. Yeah. That was a no-no. That was a no-no here, man. There's a no-no here, man. Well, disease. Somebody grew their seeds and thought their family was so sweet. But somebody here finna figure out that their family finna confront them with their blessings. Yeah, and it got something to do with that here. Because it got something to do with high vibe. Somebody here play with a high vibe person. Or they play with you like this. Can't say you was high vibe. It says 1144 high vibe. Divine intervention. Big, as well as faith and events, as well as purpose and high. Somebody is in a higher purpose or in high vibe, and a higher calling. Whoever this is, and it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with they wanted to play with this person, heart chakra, and it has something to do with healing, light, protection, as well as guided. Somebody heart chakra. It got something to do with that here with or Rachel. They thought they was gonna play with this person, heart chakra. Her, yeah, that's high vibe. Told you. Somebody here in a 4 cups or somebody ain't happy with their friends. They ain't happy with their friends. But it's like somebody here, the divine gave somebody here a cup. And they ignored the divine cup. And they was kicking it with their friends. That's what it has something to do with here too. It has something to do with taking a chance. And 0-0. Somebody here thought that they friends. I told you success, knowledge, and friendships as well as optimistic. 0333. They thought they friends or somebody could be saying 0303. Yeah, angel number. They thought they friends was gonna give them something. That's what they took a chance for. It had something to do with there, whoever this is. And they took a chance with their friends or and they gotta break a generational curse. Yeah, whoever this is. Because it got something to do with a divine force. A divine feminine force. It says a divine force. 222 relationships and balance and prosperity as well as patience and harmony here. It got something to do with a divine feminine here that they met broke a generational curse because it got something to do with self-express. This person by themselves. This person self-expressed by themselves. Whoever this is. That's why it's a missing opportunity. It got something to do with the gate. It got something to do with the gifts of time and management. So it got something to do with time. Somebody took a risk. It has something to do with there with this physical. It says feeding their fears. Somebody here was feeding their fears, or whoever this is. Yeah, in time. I was putting on the show here. That's why somebody was going through an unexpected storm here. And the reason why they're going through an unexpected storm here, they wanted a divine feminine. They was trying to put on the show to this divine feminine here, and wanted to put up a picture. When that's why they going through a divine intervention for trying to put up a picture. That's why they finna go through a storm here, because they wanted this divine feminine to go through this. It got something to do it, but this divine feminine prayed for them. It got clarity. This person stay in the present, and this person prayed for them. This divine feminine here prayed for them, and got clarity here. And the clarity that they got, that somebody here was trying to backstab them when they a goddess energy. They were trying to backstab them when they was a goddess energy here by smooth talking them. Ooh, somebody here played around. I told you, somebody here played around here. Say card cancer. Bye bye.